Hey guys, Buckskin Dave here. Trying to do a little bit at a time on this rifle so this fella can hunt with his too. I'm getting to be close to my hunt time. I got a November muzzleloader hunt, and I want to try some different stuff. This is my hunting rifle, so this is the one we're going to work with. I talked to Mark Humphreys, and he recommended that I give this Schutzen a try, and I bought some Schutzen powder and 3F variety. We're going to give that a try. I've been using this Graf and Sons, and it served me pretty well. I always buy it in bulk, so I save a little money on the shipping. And of course, when I ordered the Schutzen, the old standby DuPont Goex. Anyway, he told me this Schutzen will foul less, and that's what we're looking at. I want to see how bad it fouls the gun, and if it works really well, I'm going to hunt with it. So that's why I'm going to shoot my hunting rifle, and we're going to check this Schutzen powder out and see what some of the differences are, and we'll go from there. Plus, I bought this from Buffalo Arms Company. The Schutzen powder was $1 or $2 less than the standard DuPont. So, plus. Anyway, stick with me. We're going to shoot some stuff. We'll go from there. Probably start out, I'm going to do some chrony work. We're going to see how fast they're going. And I'm going to start out with the Goex. The first one we'll do is the Goex. We'll run it through the chrony. Then we'll run the Schutzen. Then we'll run the Goex. It's all 3F. We're going to run 80 grains with a 54, a 530 ball. We'll patch it with 015 patch. Let's see how it goes. I kind of goofed back there. I said we were going to do Goex, Schutzen, and Goex. And big surprise. I screwed up. My head was thinking one thing, my mouth was saying the other. Anyway, the first shot is going to be Graf and Sons. I'm going through the chrony. I'm just going to shoot. It's about 20 yards. To that white plate out there. Basically a little bit of target practice, but a lot of figuring out what the velocity is. So let's give the Graf and Sons a try. Okay. 16-14. And near dead center hit. So next, we'll do the Schutzen. And I'm going to put a swab down the barrel once too. So each one's a first shot, kind of. And we'll see if I can even notice any difference in fouling. So 16-14, Graf and Sons. We swabbed it out. It was as you'd expect. But it wasn't too bad. And it reloaded without too much trouble. So let's see where we're going to go now. This is Schutzen, 80 grains. And we'll do the same thing, see what kind of speed we get out of it. Schutzen is 1564, pretty much in the same place as the last one. $17.16. So the Goex seems to be the hotter. And to tell you the truth, the rifle seems to crack a little more with the Goex. Okay, I'm going to take one more shot from here at this water jug. Right there. And there you go. And then we'll go out into the sun and shoot. I just want to shoot this 30-yard shot. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Man, there was parts of that jug flying off this way and that way. I can't wait to see the video. Of course, with all the smoke, you don't see it. That was Schutzen powder, 80 grains, 54 caliber, 530 round ball, and 015 patch. It's it blew it apart so bad that hard to tell where exactly on there I hit. It blew the top clean off. So anyway, I got another water jug over here I'm going to shoot up, and then we'll shoot some steel. Some people water their lawn with a garden hose. I'd rather water it this way. So it's a beautiful day to be shooting. I got no wind, nice sunny day, and it's not hot yet. So I'm going to work on this a little while. One thing I want to mention, I get a lot of flack over, the wind blowing, and I need better microphones and all this bullshit. I don't care about all that, okay? I don't have the resources of CBS, NBC, or even a rinky-dink cable channel. I'm just filming stuff that I do, and I'm filming it in a way that you can either learn from my mistakes, or if you have questions, it might answer one of your questions. That's it. I do the best I can. I don't think even CBS can stop the wind, neither can any cable channel. It is what it is, guys. So, I don't mind the criticism, but you're talking about something I can't do anything about. I live in Idaho. So anyway, I'm going to load up and I'm going to shoot another water jug over here. That grass is looking dry. So anyway, Mark was right. I've been shooting the Schutzen for a while first, and it does seem to it either stays soft or it's not fouling up as much. But second, third, this is fourth shot with Schutzen. It's been loading pretty easy. He's right about that. So anyway, if you get a chance too, check out the Maniac Black Powder Shooter, Mark Humphreys. He puts out great videos, and he does a lot better logistics than I do. So if you're kind of tired of my logistics, give him a try. You'll enjoy it. You guys also notice that I kind of shoot around buildings and vehicles and stuff? Well, yeah, I got good reason to shoot on target because I don't want to hit my buildings. Not to mention, this is a tactical range also, and in tactics, you're going to be shooting around buildings. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this guy. Little skinny sucker. Looks like I just caused the spring a leak. Okay, we wounded that guy. Let's see if we can finish her off. Mr. Clean that time. All right, looks like I killed it. You give me enough shots at something, sooner or later I'll hit it. Okay, this is the reason why you always chase an animal that runs off after you shoot. You're not sure if you hit it or not. You got to find out for sure. So here's the first shot. The one that started it leaking, it kind of creased right across here, and that started it leaking. Well, and if you notice, so you can see the crease where the lead come by right here. Well, if you notice, there's two shots here. So one of them shots that I shot and it didn't fall off, and I'll have to look at the video later, probably was this one. And it probably was just above the water level, so it didn't really knock it off. It just went through. And then the one that knocked it off right here, you can see it hit water because it blew out at the bottom, blew out there. So that was 3 shots I didn't miss. And actually, and that's right about where I was aiming. This one's the one I pulled off. Those ones there are good. So obviously my arm isn't getting as tired as I thought, but I'm feeling tired. So I'm going to shoot some longer range now. And this way I can shoot off the bench because we're not going to test how I shoot. We're going to test how the rifle shoots at longer ranges. Okay, so I had to go a little old school on you there. I was missing high and to the left. So I put a piece of paper out there. You probably saw it in the shot just to the left of the steel. And I shot about 5 shots and got her sitting. She was way off to the left. Don't know why. It wasn't the last time I shot it. But I went back to 80 grains, Goex powder. We know that's going to pad over 1,700 feet a second, which I believe is going to be fine for shooting deer. And that's probably what I'll hunt with. So I went with the 80 grain load. I also had to put my sight down just a little for that. That is probably going to be expected because we knew the Graf was slower, and that was what I sighted this in at 100 yards with. So anyway, I'll shoot this a couple more times. Then I'm going to scoot over and see what we can do at 150. Come on with me. Let's see how well I can shoot at 150 yards. It'll be worth a laugh anyway. Come on with me. All I've been doing on this Goex in between shots is just dry patching it, just to knock some of the crud off. And most of it is tight down at the bore, at the breech, you know, where all that powder builds up. But the Goex isn't all that bad either, as far as clouding it up, and it's staying kind of moist. It's not particularly humid today. So we'll load up. Let's go over to the 150-yard bench, and I'll shoot, and you guys can laugh. Okay, so I'm at the 150-yard bench. It's just a little bit uphill, maybe 8 or 9%. So I'll have to kind of figure that. I'm going to use my 80 grains, my same load, my same hold, mainly because it's going uphill a little, and it's 150, actually it's 152 yards. But the uphill might make the difference to use my same 100-yard hold. So let's give it a try. I'm going to point you up that way, and we'll see how well you can see it. Well, might have to walk up there and see where that hit. Looks like it hit low though. At least now I can see. The last time I shot it, it was too dry, or it wasn't as dry. It was wet, and I couldn't see where it hit. All right, let's load up and try it again. Okay, so that paper's telling me I'm not missing it by very much. I mean, it's only an 8-inch square and it's 150 yards. I'm not gonna adjust my sights because there's a slight breeze blowing. I'm just gonna give it some Kentucky wind. Let's see where it goes. And there it is. Hit. 150 yards. I got her just about figured now. 100 grains, 3F powder, and 015 patch, and I got my sight picture. I've got my sight set, so I know my 100-yard sight picture and my 150-yard sight picture. So I'm going to try to do it a couple of more times here before the wind's kind of going in and out. I'm going to try to hit it a couple of more times now that I got a sight picture. If you keep missing that metal and you can't really tell where it's going, put up some cardboard around it or put it on paper. I didn't have a paper target up there, but I put a cardboard silhouette around it, and that gave me an idea where I was hitting. I was up and down, I was doing well. I was missing by a couple inches to the right, and so I'll shoot some more and decide whether I need to move that sight or not. Like I say, there's a breeze up there. Anyway, I'm going to continue shooting. From now until hunting season, I will probably only shoot 100 to 150 yards. I've got posts set up all over the place here where I can put bowling pins on at 80 yards, 70 yards, 100 yards, 120 yards. And that's going to be my practice every time I shoot this rifle. And that's with a round ball. Most likely I'm going to try, we know that the buffalo bullets shoot good out of this twist, so we're going to give that a whirl next. Stick with me, join the fun. I hope that this helps you in your shooting when you try to put together your gun, take it out and do some hunting with. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.